Hi friends, this is Deepika. Welcome to Sewing is Fun. So today I'm going to show you how to make a comfortable summer coat just like tailors made a well finished one. So let's quickly get started. For this I took around 2 meters of fabric and it's a printed very light and transy cotton fabric. So first to fold the fabric widthwise and then from the top mark a straight line to straighten the fabric. Now from that line mark the total length for your summer coat. The ready length for my summer coat is 25 inches and I'm taking 2 inches extra, so 27 inches. Mark there and make a straight line. Now this much portion we need to cut for your front part. Now this is the open side. Now from the top mark ½ inch and make a straight line. Now from this side also mark around ½ inch because we need to add button strips. For this you need to leave around ½ inch here and make a straight line. Now from the bottom also mark 1.5 inches upward and make a straight line. This I am leaving for hemming purpose. Okay, so in this portion you need to mark your body measurement. So from this line mark half of your shoulder. The neckline I am taking less than 3 inches and the shoulder 7.5 inches. Now from this point mark half of your armhole, adding 0.5 inches extra. Make a straight line by joining these points. Make a corner. Now onto this line mark fourth part of your bust, adding 2 inches extra. So here I am marking 9.5 inches plus 2 inch extra is 11.5 inches. Now onto the bottom line also we need to mark the same markings. So mark 11.5 inches here also because it's a summer coat and it's having a loose fitting, so you don't need to add the fittings onto your waistline. So just mark it straight, and this ½ inch extra I'm taking for stitching purpose. Now make your armhole shape. So from the corner mark 1.5 inches, give a line and then make a curve like this. Now here mark the neck length. I'm giving 7 inches and the neck width 2.8 inches. Now join these points. Here you need to give a V-shaped neckline. Now mark the shoulder drop of 1 inch. Extend this line and now give a slanting line. Now make your neckline. We are giving V shape and give a slight curve here in the middle of this like this. Now let's separate the pieces. And cut the armhole, the shoulder drop. So this is our front part. Now make your back part. So fold the fabric from the middle and from the top mark 1 inch. Give a straight line. And from the side mark 1.5 inch all the way till the end and make a straight line here also. Okay, now put your front pattern onto this line. Just align both the lines properly on top of each other in this way. And you need to pin it first to keep it on place. So here this much gap we are leaving towards the folded side. Now first extend this line and trace the shoulder drop and the armhole, the sides. The length will remain the same for both the front and back part. Now from the shoulder part, mark 1 inch extra in this way and give a slanting line to extend the shoulder and extend the neckline too by 1 inch. Make a round shape because we are going to add collar here, so you need to give extra 1 inch from the top. And now trace all the sides towards the shoulder and the sides, the length, and cut this out. Now separate the pieces for the back side also. So these are 4 pieces we have, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. Now make these sleeves. So this is a 4-layered fabric. The ready length of my sleeve is 20.5 inches. I'm adding extra 1.5 inches for hemming purpose. Mark from the top 3 inches downward. Give a straight line. Onto this line, mark your armhole. So I'm taking my armhole total 11.5 inches. Make your armhole shape. And from the bottom also mark 1.5 inch for the hemming purpose. Now onto this line, mark half of your wrist. I'm marking 4.2 inches and half inch for stitching purpose. Now join these points. Now here you don't need to make your front armhole. Just measure your armhole in this way from your front or back parts, holding the armhole like this. Now here also give a slight slanting lines and now cut onto the markings. Separate the pieces. If you want, you can give a half inch cut to make your front armhole, but it's not needed, so I'm not giving. So here my both the sleeves are ready. Now cut the front neckline, the V shape like this. And now you need to take 2 strips 3.5 inches wider and 23 inches longer. Now place both these strips right on right and then put your front pattern in this way. You can see it's 3 inches longer from the neckline. And now give a V shape like this. Now we need to add these strips on both the parts. So first give the hemmings to conceal the raw edges. So fold it half inch 2 times and give a stitch on both these strips. After hemming, it's looking like this. Now you need to place the front part and the strip right on right in this way and start sewing from this V shape till the end, leaving around half inch as we had marked here for the stitching purpose. Very carefully you need to give this V shape because both the shapes should be matched properly. Sewing on the markings. After stitching, you can see it's looking like this. Now turn it towards the right side. Push the corner and give one more top stitch. Onto this V shape. If you want, you can iron it first and then start sewing. Okay, now give a slight slit here towards the V shape. You can see here the beautiful curve. Adding this strip onto the other part also. Making this summer coat is really very easy and it's very comfortable to wear. I'm showing you the easiest method and you will get a really very professional finishing. Now turn it towards the right side and give one more top stitch. After watching this video, you will never buy your summer coat from the market and you'll always prefer to sew it by your own. Give a slight slit. You can see the nice curves and the finishings. Now this is the back part. From the bottom, mark 1 inch for the hemming and 5 inch upward for your slit. So sew it from the top till this slit margin. And now fold one side like this and another side like this. You need to take the whole strip from one side and only a little bit onto the other side and sew it till here. So you can see from the front side it's looking like this. Now this is the remaining fabric. You need to fold it and give one more top stitch like this. Now we need to join the shoulders, but before joining, let's cut the back neckline. So just give a 1 inch deeper round shape and cut this out. Now join the shoulders, pin it. After joining the shoulders, it's looking like this. I had given a top stitch also. Now we need to add the collar. So just measure the length. So you need to measure the total length from here till all the way here. To make the collar, I took around 14.5 inches longer and 2.5 inches wider interfacings. Now fold it from the middle and give this much markings, the ½ inch marking here from the open side and from the folded side downwards. Give a slight curve, cut this out, and now our collar will look like this. Now you need to stick this interfacing onto the fabric by ironing it. So after sticking, you need to fold your fabric from here, from the curved side, and give a top stitch like this to attach it properly. You can see the finishings. And now take another strip a bit more wider than this. Place them right on right and then start sewing from here till here, just next to this interfacings, and this much you can see the extra ½ inch fabric. So after stitching, just cut the extra fabric and now turn it towards the right side, iron it, and from this portion you need to attach it onto your patterns. So just place your collar like this and start sewing. Mark the middle point also. So this is the middle point of the collar and the back part. See, it's matched properly. Now sew it. After attaching the collar on your patterns, now you need to turn these stitches inside and place your collar on top of them in this way, and then give one more top stitch to attach it properly. See the nice finishings. You can also give a top stitch on your collar to give it a professional look. Now let's join the sleeves. Hem the bottom part of the sleeves. Join the sides by leaving around ½ inch gap. Give the bottom hem by folding it ½ inch around 2 times. You can see after ironing it, the collar is looking like this, the bottom hem, and now add the pockets. So cut 2 pieces, 5.5 inches wider and 7 inches longer. Now conceal the raw edges by folding it one time around ½ inch, and from the top give a hem of around 1 inch. So after stitching, the pockets are looking like this from the front and from the back, you can see. Now let's attach it to your summer coat. So from the sides and from the bottom, leave around 2.5 inches and place your pockets. Likewise, pin it and start sewing from the top. Now after making the pocket, make the buttonholes, add the buttons, and my summer coat is ready. I hope you gained something from this video. If you did, then please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. See you in the next video.